The weather in Forest Vale had been amazing lately, and it was yet again another beautiful day. The scene outside was absolutely perfect. Chloe and her best friend Ella were laid out in the lounge chairs beside the humongous pool in the backyard of Chloe's parents' mansion, trying to catch a tan since the sun was shining nice and bright, and having their toenails painted by the nail technicians that Chloe had called to come out to the house. Ella sipped on a cold glass of lemonade, while Chloe gulped down a tall glass of wine. Or four. The wind blew on occasion, a gentle breeze brushing over the two of them and soothing their warm skin. The smell of chlorine from the freshly cleaned pool was subtle, and the beautiful blue water looked tempting. If it weren't for their wet nails, they'd both jump in. The sound of Chloe's parents' dogs, two beautiful, purebred Pomeranians by the names of Stella and Nancy, running around the pool and letting out the occasional excited yelps, was about as much noise as they had the pleasure of hearing. Otherwise, it was mostly silent, now that Chloe had zoned out and forgotten all about the previous conversation that she'd been having with her friend. She was now entirely focused on her iPad, where she was carefully editing a magazine spread for her Instagram. It was something she'd started doing for fun and for the aesthetic a few years back, editing all her photos from the past month together and making them into a beautiful spread with a few words here and there, like what you would see in a magazine. She found it calming and a good way to keep herself busy when she had nothing else to do. Plus, she loved putting the pictures together in a way that was cohesive and looked very aesthetically pleasing to the eye. It was a good way for her to put her creativity to good use, and apparently other people thought so as well. She'd accumulated a large Instagram following by posting her monthly spreads to her already aesthetic feed. People seemed to enjoy her edits. She was pretty interested in photography, and thus had an abundance of beautiful pictures, just waiting to be posted at any given time. That, mixed with the fact that she was pretty stunning, if she did say so herself, had gained her a large audience pretty quickly. Chloe felt slightly at peace as she worked on her spread, lost in her own little world, until Ella started talking again, snapping her fingers in an effort to finally regain Chloe's attention.